Oops. Good morning. Good morning. I'm sorry I'm late. You know, it's like these things pop up on this on the Facebook thing. It's like, oh, now you can go like do video at the same time or cross posting. It's like, why do they do this to the old people? You know, I barely can get down one system and then they change it, right? But from what I understand, that's typical of Facebook, right? So anyway, my name is Jackie. I am the owner of a local store here in Covina, California. It is called Shabbyology. I'm here every Friday at 9 o'clock to inspire home decor and gift sharing. Now, we are a blended boutique, so we have multiple, we have a studio to do arts and crafts in, to paint furniture. I am a Dixie Belle retailer. We also are a Would You Bin retailer. And we have a home decor area, clothing area, child's area, area up in the front of the store with cookies and brownies and candies and things like that. So anyway, today what I want to do is, we're getting close to Valentine's Day. I mean, we can only make, you know what, let me close this door back here because this is driving me nuts. It's what happens when, you know, I'm running late. Okay, so today what I want to do is, there's a few last minute Valentine's things I want to make and show you how easy they are, so that way you can you know, hopefully do them at your home. Now, the craze, and it has been for a few years, about the tiered trays, right? So everybody loves the tiered trays. I love them. Most of our customers, you know, want the smaller things and stuff to go on the tiered trays. So that's kind of what I want to focus on today. These are also what I call shelf sitters. So they don't necessarily have to go on your tier tray. They can go on a shelf. You can even hang them, whatever. But I have, hopefully I'll get through all three of them, that you can, and I do a little bit something different with mine so that they are able to go on a tier tray. And then I'll show you some of the other little goodies that we have here in the store for sale that you can add to your tier tray, okay? So this is a, let me just put you down here, right here. Let's see here. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is, this is, you can kind of tell, see this shine? Okay, that is a piece of contact paper that I cut out, and then this is, so this is the positive, this is the negative, okay? So I'm going to stick this on here, and I'm going to use some good old Q-tips for this project today. And it's very, very simple, very, very fun. In fact, this is a fun thing to do with children and, you know, or get together with your friends and do it. Now, you can use Q-tips. I like Q-tips because they're just kind of easy. There's more uniformity to the dots. Although, look at that one. That's a little bit fat, but that's all right. And it's kind of like a paintbrush in a way, you know. It absorbs the paint and lets you carry it through. So, hi Elaine. Thank you for watching. I hope everyone, today is Friday. It's fun day, you know. We can have fun, and that's what I love to do. And that's why I chose Fridays to do my lives and my events like this, so that we can start the weekend off just right. And there. Now what you do is you start kind of going out, okay? And sometimes you gotta have to roll it. And Elaine, where do you live? Where are you coming from today to visit me? I'm in Southern California. And it actually, believe it or not, I know I don't want to complain because there's other people that are colder, but it's cold this morning. And I'm in a warehouse, so it's really cold. Now you might notice that I have pink paint here as well. However, I don't want to, I'm going to wait and let these red dots dry. And I swear the wind has really did a number on a lot of people here, as well as damage. Big, huge trees, over 100-year-old trees have been down. And like I say, you know, there's worse things that are happening in the world. I'm going to try the other end to this because it seems to be getting, the fibers seem to be getting loose, see? And anyway, so let's see here. So anyway, I'm going to let the red dots dry before I do the pink dots. And you can do variations. I mean, this just happens to be a pink that we have here in our paint line. It's the soft pink, I believe. And so once these dry, and you could go clear to the edge. You can, in fact, let's just do that, huh? Let's go to the edge. Because wherever we need to fill this in, we can fill in the white spots with the red dots. And shoot, you can even go over the edge of these little squares. These are just little 6x6 little square, wooden square boxes, but I like them because I'll show you in a few minutes. Okay. Now I just want to tell you guys, we are going to be having our spring open house on March 12th. So you might want to mark that down if you're in the area and want to come and visit us. That's when we will have our Easter items out. Let's see. And can you guys believe January is already, I mean, really, what is it? Monday is the last day in January? Oh my goodness. It's crazy. But I have to admit, last year for me went pretty fast as well. Now, you can use any paint. You can use any acrylic paint. This just happens to be the Dixie Belle chalk paint that I'm using. I don't like doing that one anymore. I want to do a different one. And I know it may look kind of funny right now, but trust me, it will, hopefully. To be honest with you, I haven't done things like this in years, so I'm kind of like revisiting some of these techniques because in the last few years, I've mostly been doing furniture painting, which I'm doing as well, but still. Okay, so let's move on. Look at, this is the red, okay? You're gonna probably get the idea here in a minute. And then we're gonna let that dry, and then we'll move on to the pink. But while we're letting this dry, I'm gonna move on. In fact, I should turn that fan on just so that it will help things dry. I'll probably freeze, but that's okay. So now what I want to do is I'm going to stencil. Where's my white? Oh, here it is. Ugh. So here's another box that I have, okay? And see how one side it's flat and then one side it goes in. So what I'm going to do here is I have a heart stencil, kind of a curlicue stencil, that I'm going to stencil, and come on. Oh my goodness. Oh, for goodness sakes. Okay, well, hi Lori, thank you for watching. Where are you watching from, dear? I'm in Southern California, so, there you go. I'm trying to open this up. Now I know maybe some of these techniques aren't new to you guys. Ooh, that's way too much. I won't need that much. And Lori, you're just popping in the, I'm making kind of like some little shelf sitters that can either go on a shelf or on a tiered tray. So that's what I'm trying to focus on mostly is the tiered tray stuff. So I have a stencil that I'm going to stencil in here. I've painted the box red, and now I'm going to do my stencil in red. Now when I stencil, I usually use these little makeup brushes, okay? And the key to stenciling is not a lot of paint, okay? Less is better. And I'm gonna hold this stencil down. This is a very intricate cut stencil. And you'll see here in a second, it's not going to take me long. And the reason why I'm moving from one project to another, because I want to move on so I can show you all the things that I'm doing, but also I want items to dry for purpose, and you'll see here in a second. Hi, Liva. Oh my gosh, you were here last week. Hi, honey. Thanks for tuning in again. I know it's early and I used to be on a different time zone, or not time zone, time last year when I was doing my lives for the Dixie Belle Company and things like that. And I will be back in February on a couple of those Facebook pages. And hopefully those people will come back and follow me on my Shabbyology page and view these kind of crazy videos that I'm doing. And let's see. And where are you guys from? Hi, Miss Grace. Are you up north? Or are you home? Still at home? Have you guys left to for Washington? And boy, if you have, I'll bet you're going to be freezing. Okay, so let's see here. This isn't going to take long to dry because, to be honest with you, it doesn't need to be a perfect coverage, okay? So now my key is I got to get this out of here. All right, let's see. Oh, I hope it worked. Yes, okay. So, there's the white one. See look how cute, right? But the key to this, now the reason I'm doing the inside first is so it can dry while I'm doing this one. So now on this side, I'm going to make sure it's the right thing. Now I'm going to do the red. And you'll see kind of like a pattern that I'm doing here. I like to do both sides of these shelf sitter boxes, because especially now if you're just going to sit them on a shelf or hang them on a wall, that's fine. However, you can also put whatever side that you want on, so you kind of get a 2 decor item, in one. But when you're putting it on, you can also put it on a tier tray or on say you're going to add it to your centerpiece on your table or something. So your guest can actually see it from both sides. And each side is a little bit different. Kind of coordinating, but a little bit different. And what I've already done is I've taken some scrapbook paper, this little paper that you see with the little hearts on it. That's just scrapbook paper. I decoupaged it. Well, I first painted the box white because red. They come, just natural. And so I painted, I painted the box red, and then I decoupaged scrapbook paper on it. And I wasn't going to bore you with decoupaging. We did that last week a little bit. And if you notice, the key, when I do my stenciling, I always go up and down. And there are so many different techniques. Some girls use brushes, some girls use other kind of, you're basically kind of doing the same thing. You're pouncing is what they call it. Because if you go with a brush this way, you're going to have your paint bleed underneath that stencil. And it happens. It even happens here. And I don't really care if it's not 100%, So, okay. So there's that side. Let me put that over here. So here's what I'm talking about, two sides, right? So you have this side and you have this side. They both have the same stencil, but different look. Now, of course, you can doll this up. You can put ribbon. You can put whatever, okay? I'm kind of just a plain type of gal, so I like things that are plain. Now, once this dries, then you could put a top coat on top of it, our clear top coat, and it will, finish it off. Okay, so that's one. But let's see how this is doing. Okay, this one's doing good. So you turn that fan up above and it's it's drying pretty fast. So let me put you back down here. Now I'm going to use the pink paint because this red paint is pretty good. This one's kind of gotten a little clumpy because of because it's drying. Let's see if I can get it a good. I don't like that. Shoot. Well, maybe it'll work, huh? No, I don't like it. Let me get a, here. I'll use this pencil eraser. Let's see if we can get it. Oh, yeah, these are going to be bigger, though. I don't know if I want bigger. Let's see. Actually, I'm going to stick with this. Now, you can find all kinds to make dots with. Like I just did the pencil eraser. You can use, really anything, depending on the size of dots that you want. And you can, here you go. If you just go quick, kind of dab it off a little bit, you won't even really notice the little fiber marks. What I mean by fiber, it's like it's not making a complete dot. Let's see here. And you can go you can use several after you dip it in the paint a few times. And let me see here. And you can use anything. I mean, wouldn't this be cute maybe if you used like a gold paint or a silver paint or even black and white dot or black and red dots? Shoot, I didn't even think about that because I'm definitely a black and white and red type of gal. But that doesn't necessarily mean this has to be done. I can always add some, right? And look how easy this is. I mean, just as easy as can be. And I'm going to get another toothpick. Maybe, yeah, that's the trick maybe, huh? Okay. All right, let's see here. Oh boy. And again, just like I said, you can put ribbon on this. You can put some bows. You can add other little embellishments, maybe a little piece of a heart, wooden heart. Let's see, all kinds of things. Gnomes are pretty popular this year. If you had a little baby gnome, you can stick it right on here. Again, this leaves everybody, and I mean, look how easy this is. I mean, children can do this, okay? And let's see. I just want to kind of make sure I got a little bit of a coverage everywhere. And you see, I'm going over some of the red dots. It doesn't matter. It's just this part, okay? All right, so now I'm going to let that dry, okay? I'm going to move down here because there's something else we got to do to this. Let me move that stencil, okay? And let's see. Oh, now this one is really fun. Let me bring it down here. That way you can see it a little bit better. And my handy dandy cordless drill or glue gun that trust me, you get this glue gun, you need one of these silicone finger protectors because this puppy is hot. So what I did here is I painted this black and white stripe, took this heart, I kind of put it at a little of an angle, did a little pencil outline, and this is what I'm going to do with this guy. I have a collection of red buttons that I'm going to use. And now I've got to find the flat ones. If I like some that have the little, I forget what you call it right here, but I do have a tool that that I can't get out right now. Oh, for goodness sakes. And this will cut this little piece off. You just got to watch it, okay? This little tool. This is a tool actually that's for zip ties. And you know how if you do a zip tie and then there's that little tiny piece it can't get to? This works great. So watch. Boom. Okay? So, let me, let's see here. How, you can kind of lay them out if you like. I don't really care. I just think I'm going to try to get some. Oh yeah, look at that big one. And you just start playing with this. And you definitely want to cover the pencil mark, so that's fine. And I'm not going to worry too much. Actually, if I bring this up, okay. Okay. Oh, here's a little baby one. Look. You can even add on top if you like. Let me get another little baby. And of course, oh yeah, here's one. Look it. I'll put another little baby. There's no rhyme or reason. I mean, that's the whole concept, right? Now, here's the puppy you got to watch out for. This is very, very hot. Okay, so I'm going to... Actually, I should use that. Ooh, I should put this on this finger. No, because I'm not going to be able to pick it up. Oh, shoot. Let me see. How can I? Well, I'll get burnt either way. See? Could use some tweezers. Would be smart. Do I have any here? No. Okay. Let's try some of these bigger. Actually, hello, why don't I be smarter? Put the glue here and then drop the button on. That makes more sense, doesn't it? Oh boy, this is what happens, you know, early in the morning trying to get this stuff done in here. I tried to plan yesterday, you know, that makes more sense. Hello. All right, let's put the glue on this part and then drop the button. That makes more sense. Put this guy on this finger so I could touch it, okay? Put this guy here. Touch it, okay? Whew. You're gonna end up with a lot of, you know, little string things, but that's okay. Put this here. Yep. And I'll tell you, because I can't get 100% around, I'm losing control. Not losing control, but the by dropping them, I can't get them 100% where I want them. But you can double layer that, which actually would be kind of cool because, let me just put this guy here. There. Okay. Put this guy here. Yeah, see how there's a little bit of space? That's no big deal, because look, I can take and double it right here. Put this guy on top. And not only does it give you dimension, I mean, you could do, I'm sure I have plenty of buttons that I could do one layer and then a second layer. You know, I'm pretty sure. Hi, Sue Press. Thank you for watching. And same thing here. I can take, let me take this guy, put over here to hide this little gap. Oh, you could probably hear the wind's blowing again. And it's blowing the turbine thing up here. Put a little dot here. Put this little guy here. Okay. And so you just keep going on. And you can, you know, place them wherever. If you know, which actually now I think I am going to put a double layer. So I can put these sporadically. I think I'll put this one down here. Okay. Okay. And so forth and so forth. I mean, look how cute, right? Just something very cute. And then, let me just, you guys get the idea, right? I don't need to keep doing this. So you get the idea, okay? So let me put these over here. You're gonna have lots of hot glue string going, okay? Oops, I don't want those over there. Okay, all right. So now, oops. So now what I'm thinking is let that dry. And then what you could do on the inside is you could do the exact same thing. You could trace the heart in here, put buttons in here. There's all things in here. You could trace the heart and put glitter. You could trace the heart and put pom-poms. You could do a layer effect of the hearts. Like, let's just say you had, let's see here. Let's say you had, you know, this heart. Then you could put a second heart on top and then a third heart on top. You can layer it. That would be really cool. You could put a whole bunch of little baby ones. Oh, you know what? That's what I think I might do. Where are those little baby ones? Here they are. I have a bunch of these. Look how cute these are. I have to paint them all, but look how you could just take this and you could put like 4 crossed. See? So you could, you know, put 4 cross, 4 cross, 4 cross, you know, and do it like that. In fact, I think that's what I'll do. But again, it's the concept of that you can have a front and a back, okay? So you can see it from both sides. So now, what I'm going to do, let this go, but let me finish this part. So here now, this is all dry, okay? Now here's the cool part. You have to get in here, and I don't have, oh, I got it. Okay, now watch. You peel this off, and boom. You have like a perfect little cute little edge. Now again, inside here, if you like, you can certainly put a bow up here. You can put another little heart. You can, you know, put a different kind of size of a heart in here if you like. You can add pink dots to this, whatever you like. Now, on the back side, you could do the opposite. What you do here is, I would take this contact paper off so it sticks, okay? You can use a stencil like I did before, but this happens to be the contact paper, so you can stick it down. And then you can do all in here. In fact, why don't we just do that? Where is it? Oh, here it is. Oops. But I'm not going to do the sponge. I'm going to use the, I don't know if it will, yeah, let's do it real quick, huh? And then I'll show you some other cute things. Well, here's the problem. You got to get this paper off first. If you guys have any questions, hi Nancy for watching. Thanks for watching. Just doing some basic Valentine's stuff. Very simple, very fun. This is Fun Friday. This is the day I try to. So you pull this off. This is just contact paper. And this just happens to be clear because I use it for my Cricut, but you can get, any color that you want, or I mean a pattern, because you're not going to really use it for anything. Now here's the tricky part, trying to get in here nice and straight without it being all wanky. Plus the fan's blowing. Okay, let me see if I can get this. Oh, I need. Okay, let me get this, just this corner, so I can. Okay, see? Now, actually, to me, it doesn't matter if it's not 100% straight, but you could do the same thing I did on the front. Oops, just reverse. So you're going to take your Q-tips, and I already almost blew it. I started to paint with it instead of, and then you just do this all around. Now this time, remember, we're going to make the inside full with the dots, okay? And again, you just do them randomly. You can touch it up using some of the extra paint without having a lot of paint on your Q-tip. Okay, and you can do this for anything. I mean, look how cute this, I probably will do this for Easter. You could do it 4th of July. You can literally do it for anything. I mean, you could actually do it for a birthday party and do the shape of like a balloon. I mean, that would be really cute. And if you had fancy writing, you could write in there, you know, or you can use the little stamps. They do have little tiny stamps, and that you can stamp in there. And let me just, you kind of want it enough so that they, you know, the person, you get, the finished product looks kind of solid, but not 100%. Whoops, I just messed that up. But I can hide that with the pink dots when I add the pink dots. I want to quickly show you guys another cute little thing I did. Get this so it can get to the drying stage, okay? All right, I can finish this later. Once the red dots dry, I can add the pink dots, okay? But look at this other cute thing I did. Oops. And I can't forget to, okay, now, I just made a mess with these buttons, but that's okay, because guess what I'm going to do? So, not all Valentines has to be red or pink, right? Let me move this out of the way. Move this over here just a little bit, you can see. So, what I did was, I happen to have some wooden hearts, okay? These are, I call these like the teardrop kind of hearts. See how they're long? So again, I decoupaged some paper on here from Hi Kathy Piltier. Thank you for watching. And so then with our molds, I made this little rose. Okay. So what I'm going to stick on here is actually, you know what I should do? I should staining this first. We have this stain here at the store, and what I'm going to do is, gosh, I haven't done this in a long time, so bear with me. You got to shake this up. This is a water-based stain, and so it cleans up with stain or with water as well. And just use a little bit. You might know what I'm doing with this. What happened to, oh. So I'm going to use, actually, you know what? I'm going to use a Q-tip. So I'm going to just take this, so you can kind of tell it's watery, and I'm just going to lightly go over this, see, to highlight this. Now, I didn't paint this. This is the white of the clay that we actually use when we make this. Now, I could have painted it like this. The sides here are painted like a cream color, but I didn't want to. I wanted to like kind of leave it white. And then as you can see, I'm just making this look, just touching the highlights, okay? Okay. Ooh, okay. Again, you don't need much, okay? And you can keep layering it to make it darker and darker if you like. Okay, same thing with furniture. If you have a piece of furniture and you need to tone down the color a little bit, you can certainly do that. Okay, so now, I think I want more here. Let that dry. However, what I'm going to do here on the edges is I'm going to just dab a little bit onto my paper towel, and I'm going to just kind of go on the edges of the paper. See, like this? Kind of make it look antique-ish and old, okay? And of course, if you get too much on, like I did right there, you can wipe it off, or you can leave it. You don't have to wipe it off. You can do it, I can do it all the way around on it, see? I kind of want to accentuate the edges, and then leave it without, okay? Again, this can be, it's just so simple. I mean, look at that. And I know some of you gals that are watching are already pros at, now, I happen to do both sides. Again, I like things that you can see from both sides. So whether you are, you know, putting them, if you're putting them on a shelf or you're putting them on your table, you want to see, you know, both sides so that your guests can see both sides on your centerpiece. or your place settings, whatever you're going to use these for. Okay. You can even do a little bit on the sides. Probably be better to do with more of a brush. No, this works. Some of this wood, it's a little rough, but that's okay. Yep. Just kind of toned it down. Now, watch. Now, technically we would say that to put this on here. Now, again, you can put ribbon, you can put, tie a bow here, make it like really cute and hang down. I may do that, but you can make one of those, what do you call that? The little tassel things to hang down at the bottom. You can do all kinds of things with this. I am going to, oops. I don't know what's up with this thing. I didn't have it on for very long. And the light's gone. Okay, and then I'm just going to glue that right there. Okay? So, look, isn't that cute? I'll show you one more thing, then I'll let you guys go, okay? So now, here's another little clay mold thing that I made. And this time, I'm going to do the same thing. Get me a different Q-tip. You can use a little brush if you like, but let me tell you, using Q-tips are a lot easier because you don't have to clean them. And you can use wax. You can use diluted paint to do this. There's all kinds of things. You don't have to use a stain. You can get in the little crevices if you like. Use the other end to wipe it out a little bit if it gets too dark in there. You can use inks. I know in the scrapbook world, they have inks that you can kind of do the same thing with. Okay, get a little bit more up here. Because it's going to go on the top. Okay. And then, again, different paper towel. I'm going to do the same thing with this. And do the edges. I might do a little bit darker. Again, like I say, you can do darker, lighter, go onto the paper if you like. Stay just on the wood. You could do both sides if you like, front and back. This can be an ornament, which probably that's what it will be in our Valentine section. And, oops. Okay. And then again, look, like this, okay? Now, if I was going to make an ornament, what I would do is I would, personally, this already has a hole in it, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use this and glue it down before I glue my little, oops, casting thing away. Okay, see? And then put it like that. And again, you can put whatever, you can use different ribbon, you can use whatever you like. You don't have to. You can use wire. You can use twine, whatever you like, okay? Now, let me put this on here. And then you just kind of stick it on like this. And there you go. Look. Look how cute, huh? All right. So now, as I promised, well, okay, you guys get the idea on this. I don't think I have to bore Miss Kathy to death. But see how you can do the pink dots in here too? Oops, way too much on that one guy. And you could do the pink dots in here, okay? Then you would tear that off and you'd get the clean edge. Okay, so we have this guy. Let me pan out a little bit. Okay. Let me get this guy out of the way. So we have this one. Okay. We have this one. And we have this one with both sides complete. Okay. Now, what I want to show you is here, I'll bring you over this way, and excuse my mess on my table that's behind me, but I didn't have time to clean it up real quick. So here is a tier tray that we have in the store, okay? Now I have to tell you, we only have, I think this is the last white one that we have. We have others. We have some that are out of the, just the galvanized metal, you know, might have a wood handle, some do. But anyway, and some are just like a basket type thing. But here's how, like, these can fit in here. Oops. Okay, so see, they can fit in here. Now, to me, if I'm going to do a tier tray, I want to see it all the way around. Some people will just kind of put it in the corner, which is fine, and then you could just decorate out from the front. This was one of the things we made a couple weeks ago. I just kind of stuck that in there. Now, I have to tell you, I am not the greatest on putting these things together. But look at, you can paint a mason jar, you can put candies in here, flowers. These are some little, look at, like little envelope things that we made. But here's one thing I want to share with you too is, you see how this has a lip on it, and this has a lip on it. When you put like this little guy down here, from afar, you really can't see it, okay? And like now, you can't see it. So you can't see it, right? But in the store, we have these little pedestals, and you can put those on your tier tray, and now you can lift those items up. Now, some people will put, they'll put greenery, they can put some of the shredded paper in there. Again, this is just things that I hurried up and grabbed to put in here. This is a project we made last year that can go in here. You can do it every which way that you like. Okay, you can throw some black in here. Here's one I did, again, double-sided because you can see it from the side. These, in this particular tier tray, these boxes will fit on here. I mean, look how cute this black and white would go in here. Once I finish the buttons, and then whatever I do on the back, you'll be able to see as well. So you can go as high, you know, just like normal decorating, like a centerpiece that you can, you know, add anywhere you want. These just happen to be some glitter hearts that I had, and, you know, you can just do whatever, okay? And that's the fun part. Oh, wait, I do have two other hearts I can share with you. These two little hearts are just like those, the cream colored ones. But these, again, these, I just painted these red. This is tissue paper I decoupaged, and this was scrapbook paper. So again, a lot of, you know, if you have things that you can stand up, if you want, you can put this guy up here, put this guy down here. It's limited imagination, okay? Well, I hope I didn't bore you guys too much. Hi, Darlene. Thank you for watching. And hopefully I'll see you next Friday. Now, next Friday, I'm going to be at my house doing a video because I'm going to do some little, some candy stuff, okay? So thank you again. Sorry, it's not a big crowd, but I don't care. I love all the people that take the time to come in and watch me. Thank you. Where are you from, Darlene? I haven't seen you before. So, again, I'm Jackie with Shabbyology in Covina, California. And have a great weekend. It's going to be beautiful here, and I know some places across the country are cold and snowing, but stay safe. Everybody, please stay safe, and I'll see you next Friday. Thanks for watching. Bye.